A. Distinguish between judicial and extrajudicial confession. B. Discuss fully the evidentiary value of retracted confession. Illustrate your answer. Ans. A. Confession has not been defined in Indian Evidence Act. In simple words, confession means admission or acknowledgement of guilt by person accused of crime. In Pakla Narayan Swamy v. Emperor AIR 1939 PC 47 Privy Council observed no statement that contains self-exculpatory matter can amount to a confession if the exculpatory statement is of some fact which if true would negative the offence alleged to be confessed. Moreover, a confession must either admit in terms the offence or at any rate substantially all the facts which constitute the offence. Judicial confessions. Judicial confessions are those which are made before a magistrate or in court in the due course of legal proceeding. When an accused during investigation of crime make confession US 164 CR.P.C. or when court frame charge against accused and accused plead guilty to charge, it is called a judicial confession. Extrajudicial confession. Extrajudicial confessions are those which are made by accused to anyone other than magistrate or before court. Extrajudicial confession, though considered to be a weak piece of evidence, yet if found to have made voluntarily, then upon proof of it can be made basis of conviction of accused. In Pyara Singh v. State of Punjab 1977 Cre.L.J. 1941, SC, Supreme Court observed evidence about extrajudicial confession is a weak kind of evidence. If it is not probable, it must be rejected. However, law does not require that evidence of an extrajudicial confession must be corroborated in all cases where the extrajudicial confession is proved by an independent witness who bore no animus against accused. It may be basis of conviction. If the extrajudicial confession is proved to be voluntary, conviction can be based on such confession. Extrajudicial confession by its very nature is a weak piece of evidence and lacks authenticity and reliability, whereas judicial confession, which is recorded after complying with all relevant provisions of law, is most reliable and can easily be acted upon by court. It is also important to point out that law does not recognize the evidence of extrajudicial confession. As such, therefore, it has been held by Apex Court in many judgments that extrajudicial confession should ordinarily be not accepted unless it inspire confidence and reliability having regard to facts of each case. Judicial confession, on the other hand, most reliable and can be made basis of conviction. B. Retracted confession. A retracted confession is a statement made by an accused person before the trial begins by which he admits to have committed the offense but which he repudiates at the trial. When a confession is retracted, the fact of such retraction has a bearing on the question whether it is voluntary or true, and for deciding whether the retracted confession was voluntary or not, court shall consider all attendant factors which throw a light on the nature of the confession, such as a. Reason given by accused for giving the confession, b. Circumstances alleged by accused which throw doubt on voluntary nature of confession, such as inducement, threat or pressure from police. C. Material discrepancies between testimony of eyewitness and contents of confession. D. Peculiar facts and circumstances under which accused made confession. Evidentiary value of retracted confession. It is unsafe to base conviction on a retracted confession unless it is corroborated by trustworthy evidence. In State of Maharashtra v. P.K. Pathak AIR 1980 SC 1224 Supreme Court held, it is settled that as a matter of prudence and caution which has sanctified itself into rule of law, a retracted confession cannot be made solely the basis of conviction unless the same is corroborated in material terms. In Sakha Ram v. State of Maharashtra AIR 1994 SC 1594, it was held by Supreme Court that it will settled that the retracted extrajudicial confession, though a piece of evidence on which reliance can be placed, but the same has to be corroborated by independent witness, and that apart, the court must be satisfied that confession alleged to have been made was true and voluntary one.